Hello, this is Dan Alford. Welcome to the ARC Specialties Weld of the Week.
This week's Weld of the Week is titled, Good Ideas Get Recycled, or Sometimes It Takes Me Years to Be Right. Way back in 1982, Jeff Post, Joe Barker, and I designed and built a machine to do hot taps on a stack in Idaho. And we must have done a good job because we went back again in 1990 and repeated the entire process. There are a lot of challenges. First, it was radioactive. 100 feet up in the air, sub-freezing temperatures. But the hard part was we were having to weld an 8-inch pipe into an 8-foot stack, and the problem was the stack was covered with concrete, so we actually had to do all the work inside the 8-inch pipe. Jeff Post is one of my early mentors. He invented a very clever dual-bearing rolling steady rest to hold the plasma, cutting torch, the grinder, and the TIG welder all on centerline of the 8-inch pipe. His design involved 4 rollers that rolled down the pipe and kept the main bearing on center. And so as we were working, the pipe remained stationary, obviously, and then the torch or the other tool would rotate. Well, fast forward to 40 years later, we've been building a lot of hot wire bore torches for cladding the insides of pipe. The way we designed the tri-pulse pipe cladding machine is a little bit different. The pipe is 40 foot long and it rotates, and we have one torch down the center of the pipe with 2 gas tungsten arc welders on it. This doubles the productivity and reduces dilution rate. But we didn't use Jeff's dual bearing technique. Instead, we used ball transfers. And the ball transfer technique worked very well on seamless pipe, but not so well on seam pipe. And that's typically what's used when you apply chrome carbide with a self-shielded wire. So when Jeff Wheeler with CladTech approached us to build a dual torch self-shielded chrome carbide machine, we had to go back to the same thing that worked for me back in 1982. But we needed an update. No longer were we working on centerline. Instead, we're working on large pipes, so the torch had to be off-center. I must say, Randy Ellington, the project manager, did a great job on this. This machine's now installed, and in the last 10 days, they burned over 6,000 pounds of wire. People like to talk about how fast a welder is. In reality, all that matters in welding is deposition rate. That's how many pounds per hour. So if you do the math, even if they're running 24 hours a day, they're putting down 24 pounds per hour. Because at 24 pounds an hour average, we're welding it much higher than that because there's always some downtime. That's called duty cycle. So look forward to future episodes of Weld of the Week where we take a field trip and go visit Jeff Wheeler and his team at CladTech in Longview, Texas, and actually watch these machines run.
We look forward to posting new episodes of the ARC Specialties Weld of the Week. If you're one of the thousands of operators of ARC Specialties equipment around the world and you have a weld that you would like to showcase, please contact us. At ARC Specialties, we thrive on problems. Send us yours.